Greetings again. I thought this month would be a good topic to discuss how to naturally help your body deal with some sicknesses and illnesses. I know the last couple months have been tough for a lot of people and their families, whether it be stomach bugs, fevers, ear infections, sinus trouble. So the first thing that's important to realize is fevers for most of us, as long as they're not very, very high fevers, are actually a good response by your body to increase our immune capacity to fight off viruses and bacteria. So instead of immediately thinking of suppressing a fever with a Tylenol, acetaminophen, as long as it is a mild or moderate fever, this is a productive response by the body, and we just want to kind of support comfort during that time of a fever, but we don't necessarily want to jump to reduce the fever unless it's very high, 105, 106. Then of course, these are more emergencies where we need to use other interventions. But low fever is actually a good sign by the body to help us continue a good, healthy response. We can think of this in terms of other times we're not feeling our best either. Say we're throwing up, we've got diarrhea, we've got sinus congestion or runny nose. These signals from the body are actually good signs that our body is processing the illness, processing the bacteria, the pathogen, the viruses in a healthy way. I'd be more concerned about someone who is unable to respond in this natural way that produces symptoms, showing that our body is indeed healthy enough to fight off an illness. So even though it's unpleasant, from a natural approach, we want to try to think of things that will help our body support the immune response rather than suppressing some of those symptoms. Because if we suppress the symptoms, it's going to drive those deeper into the core of the body, and we're just going to have to process it later. So we do have a few products in the office that I thought I'd also mention that are helpful during this time. Most of you know that, how helpful vitamin D can be during this time of the year when we don't get as much sunshine. So one product that we have is this Innate Choice Vitamin D Drops. Very easy to use and dose for adults or for kids. Okay, say there's a active infection or a cold that you're dealing with and you wanted some short-term acute response support. For kids and adults, there's a chewable Conjuplex and then regular Conjuplex capsules, which is a product by Standard Process, very helpful in that kind of acute phase when you start to feel that scratchy throat, runny nose, to help your body deal with that sort of an issue. And then on the herbal side, MediHerb and Standard Process, Andrographis Complex. This is for those times when it's a really more intense acute illness that you really want to hit hard. Holy Basil, Echinacea, and Andrographis are the components of this tablet. So let us know any questions that you have, concerns, but just kind of remember that your body's natural response is a good thing when you're sick, even though you're not feeling well, and you don't want to suppress those symptoms. You want to listen to the body, support yourself, get the rest, get the water, and help your body to feel better.